Yo guys, what's good? My name is Callum Dolby and welcome back to another video. So it's going to be another match day vlog. We've got Preston away today. Quite a trip, about 3 hours, but I'm excited to be back in the championship and I really wanted to go, so I just thought, why not? I'm going to be leaving in about 10 minutes, it's 9:30 at the minute. Going to be driving up there, can't wait for the game. Hopefully we can pull out a positive result, and yeah, so going to catch some stuff on the drive there, and then I'll speak to you guys when I get to Preston and go through your guys' predictions. Let's do this. Arrived in Preston, pretty long drive, pretty tired already, but gonna go to KFC, get some chicken, and then when the lineups are announced I'll go through them, and when I get to the ground I'll go through your guys' score predictions. So yeah, I'll see you then. KFC is done. Pretty naughty, if I must say so myself. Walking to the ground now. Lineup should be out in like a minute, so I'll bring you that now. The lineup's just been announced. It's Pym, Butler, Thompson, Kent, Clark Harris, Dembele, Grant, Knight, Burrows, Norburn and Ward. So the expected changes really, with Knight moving into centre back and Grant coming into partner Norburn in the midfield. Strong lineup, hopefully we can get a result. Alright, let's get into the predictions as well. So this is the tweet that I put out before the game, normally 3 days before. Got a few predictions here. So we've got AJ saying 1-0 Posh, Sean Rutham saying a 2-1 win, Burrows and Beavers, and then we've got the Yank 48 saying 3-2 Posh, 4-1 Posh from Jared Farmer. Got Jacobs saying, oh no, that's the wrong tweet, that's not his prediction. Got Matthew saying 2-1 Posh win, Caden 2-0 Posh, Matthew BB 2-1 Posh, John O saying 4-0 Dembele, Sammy Brace and a Preston own goal. We've got Dazza B saying 2-1 Posh, Jack Cave 2-1 Posh, Thomas Day 1-0 Posh, Shane 2-0 Posh, John Dunn 3-1 Posh, Keith 3-2 Posh, Anthony 2-0, Jacob 2-0, there's his prediction. Got Tom 2-1, Posh 4-0, 3-1 Posh, and then we've got Michael saying 4-0 Posh, Burrows and Marriott getting a brace. So a few good predictions there. Most of it saying a 2-0 Posh, so seems to be the most said score really. Gonna try and find Ryan's, because he said to me last time that he wasn't in the video, but for some reason I can't find his tweet. Where is it? One sec guys. Last prediction's coming in from Ryan saying 3-1 Posh. The reason why your predictions haven't been in the last 2 videos is because your account is locked and I record it normally off my dad's phone, so obviously the tweet won't show up. So yeah, your account's locked, so I can't really do much about that, so that's why the tweets aren't showing up. But yeah, just walking to the ground now, probably about 5 or so minutes away. So yeah, I'll update you guys when I'm in the ground. Hopefully I can get a win. I'm gonna say 3-2 Posh, with Clark Harris getting a goal, Dembele getting a goal, and we'll go with Josh Knight as well. So yeah, 3-2 Posh. Let's hope for a good game and let's get into the ground. in. Good free kick from the left-hand side of it.
Opening the scoring for Preston number 5, Patrick
Good start. Just got to half time. Not really a lot to talk about, to be honest, apart from the goal. We've been pretty bang average. No real threat up front. We haven't really had a shot. It's given me Luton vibes, which is quite concerning really, because that just got worse in the second half. So hopefully we can come out in the second half and show something like we did at Derby and the Cardiff game. Come on, Bosh. Go on! Go on! Oh! Go on! Go on! Oh! How did we not score? Butler! How did we not score? Dembele took it around the keeper. Cleared off the line. We're putting the pressure on now. Go on! Red! Got a free kick here, just outside the box. George Grant. Come on. Just up and over. Easy little top corner. Come on. Come on. On. Shocking. Shocking. Go on! Oh! Getting closer. Getting closer. Come on. Preston on the attack here. It's gone past Knight. Save! Great save from him again. He's kept us in this. Here they come again. Tackle. Go on. Go on. Mario there with a chance. Played a nice 1-2 off Clark Harris, but dragged it just wide of the post. We're about 80 minutes in here. Doesn't really seem to be much urgency in our play. We look like we're the team winning. It's strange, really. We can't really get out of our own half, and when we do, we just boot it onto Clark Harris, and it doesn't really work. Strange half this is. We started bright, but we've really tapered off. Really tapered off. Go on! Go on! Go on! Go on! Oh! Here we go. Counter attack. Number 44. Come on! Go on! Why? I don't know why he did that. That shot made no sense. Full-time whistle's gone. 1-0. Disappointed. Really disappointed. I'll speak to you guys when I'm home.
So just before I get into my player ratings and my review of the game, I just want to say make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, just to be notified whenever I do upload, because a lot of the times YouTube will actually miss my upload, so it won't come up in your sub boxes. So make sure you hit that notification bell too. I'm trying to get 350 subscribers by the end of this year. I'm on 335 now, and the support you guys have been showing has been crazy. So yeah, thanks very much for that. And if you did go on to enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button. Can we get 25 likes for a match day vlog? I think that's possible. Let's try and hit 25 likes, so make sure you like the video, and let's get into the player ratings. Alright, so we are back home, and it's also the Sunday now. I just wanted to give myself like the night to reflect on the performance and not sort of be too reactionary with my ratings and my review of the game. So just some general thoughts really. I thought both teams were pretty poor. I think that Preston will probably be down there with us at the end of the season. No disrespect to them, but yeah, I think they'll be down there at the end of the season. They didn't look too much better than us. They had a good first half. They probably should have been maybe 2 or 3 up in the first half. I remember like a sort of 10-15 minute spell where they should have probably scored 2 or 3. They hit the bar, I think, had a couple of good chances, but in the second half they were really poor, matching us really. I mean, we didn't really create any chances. I think we had 2 shots on target maybe. There was one like right at the end that you would have seen. I think it was like a through ball to Clark Harris over the top, and I think he tried to dink the keeper, but I think he just kind of just fell over it. It was a bit of a weird shot, and I can't get too disappointed. The Preston are like an established championship team. You know, it's an away game. We don't really do too well away. All our form is at home, and Preston probably deserved the win over the 90 minutes. Like I said, there was probably 10 to 15 minutes at the start of the second half where we looked like we were properly up for it, and it looked like we were gonna go on to get a draw or a win, but it just didn't happen. We didn't have our final ball. Too many players had off games. Our attacking players such as Burrows, Dembele. Dembele played okay. There was a chance where he sort of took it round the keeper and then he was like 3 yards out and it got blocked off the line. Should score from there really, but then again, you know, it was a good clearance off the line. So there's not really too much to say. It was a bit of a strange game. The atmosphere wasn't good. Even the Preston fans didn't really sing a lot. It was a strange one. Yeah, it was a really strange one. I thought it would be a lot louder than that. But obviously I'm still glad that I went, trying to go to as many championship games as I can. I will be going to Sheffield away as well, which is after the international break. So we've got our next 2 games is West Brom and Sheffield. So, you know, pretty easy 6 points there. I think we'll probably lose 4 or 5 to West Brom. And Sheffield, I think we could probably get a point off them. They haven't had a good start. They're right down. I think they're in like 23rd. I think they've got 1 point or something. So if we can get 1 point out of them 2 games, I'll be ecstatic with that. So yeah, disappointing loss, but let's get into the player ratings. So starting off in goal, we had Christy Pym. Now, I'm going to give him man of the match straight off the bat. He made 5 or 6 decent saves. Some of them you'd expect him to make. Some of them were quite good stops, to be fair. But then again, for the corner, I think he probably could have been, not the corner, the free kick that went in from the header. I think he could have been a little bit more commanding of his area. So, you know, that's why he doesn't get sort of like an 8 or a 9. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I think he was good. He was probably one of our better players. Like I said, he made 5 or 6 saves after the first goal went in to keep us in that game. So yeah, 7.5 for Pym. Now moving on to the defence. To be fair, pretty much all of them were pretty average. I think I'm just going to give the whole back line a 6 because all of them played as such an average game. Like, none of them played well, none of them played awfully. Thompson maybe with a 6.5 for Thompson. I think Thompson's one of our better defenders. Kent could be, and he should be really, but he's not showing it quite yet. He played well against Cardiff and Derby, but he's had a couple of shockers against Plymouth and Luton, so yeah, a bit inconsistent start from Kent. I think he thought he would have been a lot better, but hopefully it'll come good. I'm sure he will. He's a cracking player, so he just needs to adjust to that championship level like most of the squad do. So yeah, I'm going to give the whole defence a 6 and Thompson a 6.5. So moving on to the midfield, we had Knight and Norburn in the centre of the park. Just as a quick interjection here, I'm just editing this video and I just realised that I said that we had Knight and Norburn in midfield for some reason, even though Knight was a part of the defence and Grant played in midfield. But to be fair, Grant was probably the most absent player on the pitch. He didn't really do
anything, to be honest. I'm going to give him a 5.5. So yeah, back to me with the rest of the player ratings.
And then I'm going to give Norburn a 6.5. I think he played another good game. He's sort of one of them players you're not going to notice that, you know, he's not going to be getting goals and assists and stuff, but he's going to be doing that dirty work in the middle of the park, putting his foot in and, you know, getting the tackles in where they matter. So, yeah, I'm going to give Norburn a 6.5. Moving on to the centre attack and mid position, and that was Burrows. He had an off game today, but he's, 20 years old. He's going to have off games. He's a young player, so I can't really judge him too much, so I'm going to give him a 5 for this game, but I'm sure he'll come good again. And then on to the two strikers, we had Clark Harris and Dembele. I'm going to give Clark Harris a 5.5. He was quite ineffective in this game. He kept getting the ball just pumped up to him by Pim, and it seemed to be all our plan was just route one to Clark Harris, and he didn't win a lot of his headers, which again isn't probably his fault, but you know, he was pretty absent the whole game, so I can't really give him much more than that. So yeah, 5.5. And then Dembele, thought he was okay. You know, had that chance around, I think it was about 65 minutes in, where he rounded the keeper and he got cleared off the line. Had a few good runs, lost the ball quite a few times though, which was frustrating. So I'm going to give him a 6. Now on to the subs. We had Randall coming on, we had Marriott coming on, and we also had Schmodix coming on. So I'm going to give Randall a 5. He didn't really do anything when he came on. He didn't really have the chance to. So, you know, I can't really be too harsh there, but I can't really give him a good rating. So a 5 for Randall. Schmodix was okay when he came on. I thought he was decent, so I'm going to give him a 5.5. And then Marriott, I thought looked probably the best out of our 3 subs. He looked sharp, and he looked like he looked a lot more up to speed than he has been, than I've seen him before, like in the Luton game and in the in any game he's played really. I think he looked sharpest today, so I'm going to give him a 6.5. I think he did okay. I'm going to give the manager a 7. I think he made the correct subs at the correct time, but we just didn't perform, and I don't think that's down to him. I think it was more of the squad, the actual team on the pitch that let him down. So yeah, he made the right subs, bringing Schmodix, Marriott, and Randall on. You know, all attacking changes when we needed to go attacking at the right times too. He didn't wait too long, so I'm more than happy with that. And yeah, that's about it for my player ratings. Hope you did enjoy this video. I'm sorry I couldn't bring you a win. It was quite a boring game, to be quite honest. And yeah, I mean, there's not really too much more to say. I'm really looking forward to West Brom. Hopefully we can pull off an upset and get a point there. That would be amazing, but I'm not expecting much. I think we'll get beat by 4 or 5, like I said at the start of this video. So just to round off this video, I want to say make sure you subscribe to the channel, trying to hit 350 subscribers by the end of this year. We're already on 335, so I think that's quite realistic. And also, if you did enjoy, make sure to smash the like button. Trying to reach 25 likes on this video, and any help towards that would be massively appreciated. If you can share this channel around with your friends, that would also be great. And I'm just buzzing to be back in the Championship, honestly. Like, you know, I'm just not taking these games for granted. I'm just enjoying being in the Championship again for the first time in like 8 seasons. So I'm not getting too down about the results. I think we will get slapped by West Brom and Sheffield, but we'll see. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to join me in the West Brom vlog next week. And all that's left to say really is cheers.